Hi, it's Rachel with Bonnie, and today she and I are going to be working on our stay with separation. It's been a while since Bonnie has done this, so it's a good time to review, and also she was pretty new to it. We've only done it a couple times with her, so it's time to revisit it. All right. Now, this can be pretty useful, like if you are going... say it's on a weekend and Bonnie hasn't been to daycare, so she's full of energy, and maybe you're trying to get the kids into bed and Bonnie is following you around, pestering you, or getting into things she shouldn't. You can put her in a sit or down and to say, be out of the room, putting your kids to bed, and be confident that Bonnie is staying out of trouble. That's just one example of how you might be able to use this at home with her. So we're gonna practice it a bit today. Now I'll be mostly out of sight for Bonnie. I'm gonna be spying on her in the reflection of the windows of the house here, and hopefully she won't see me in the reflection as well, even though I'll be off camera. About every 10 to 15 seconds or so, I'll poke my head around and remind her to stay. So just to give her a little bit of that extra reinforcement so she doesn't completely forget what she's doing. Now, to start off, I'm going to put her in a down because she's less likely to get up out of the down to do something. And also with the sit, sometimes it gets uncomfortable and she likes to go into a down anyway. So I'm setting her up to succeed here, and we're going to do our stay with separation with the down and take the leash out of her mouth. So come here, Bonnie. Sit. Bonnie, sit. Good girl. Bonnie, down. Good down. Good down. All right, Bonnie, stay. So I've got the long training leash on her, and I'm just going to be ducking around the corner, keeping an eye on Bonnie in the reflection. Stay. 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 Good stay, Bonnie. Good girl. Good girl. Good stay. All right, that was absolutely fantastic. So she did about a full minute of stay with separation. I poked my head around a couple times to remind her to stay, and she did a very good job. What I'm really happy to see is that Bonnie is alert. She's not flat out and taking a nap. We made good eye contact every time I poked my head around to remind her to stay. So I'm glad that she is actively involved in the stay process and not just using it as a time to take a snooze. So that is a good sign. Hopefully this will stick a bit better for her since she is participating. All right, so now it looks like it's nap time, but we got a good minute of stay before she did that. So we're going to just do this again. I'm going to try to go maybe about 20 to 30 seconds in between me poking my head around and reminding her to stay this time, and try to go for a bit longer. So, Bonnie, stay. stay, Bonnie. Good girl. Good stay. All right, that was very good. Went for about 1.5 minutes this time, and she did a great job. Now, even though she was flat out like this, she was not completely asleep. Every time she heard my slippers flopping as I was peeking around to check on her, she'd open her eyes and look at me. We'd make a good eye contact for the stay. So that's really good. Now, even though Bonnie is a bit tired, so that she's doing so well, I'm going to try a short sit-stay with separation with her to see how she does. Now, I'm aiming for maybe 20 to 30 seconds of stay by the time I get around the corner, so hopefully she will do well with that. So, Bonnie, come here. Bonnie, come. Bonnie, Bonnie, come here. Good girl. Sit. Sit. Hey, Bonnie, where are you going? Come here. Good girl. Come here, Bonnie. Sit. Good. Sit. Bonnie, stay. Stay. Good stay, Bonnie. Good stay. Good girl. Good girl. All right, that was very good. I didn't have to correct her at all. She's doing a very good job and really doing well. She's now going around the corner to try to figure out where I was hiding from her. But that is good to see. I'm glad that she is engaged and going for this. Okay, now she's just straight up leaving. Bonnie, come. Come on, Bonnie. Come on, Bonnie. This way. She's working on it. All right, so I'm going to do one more short sit-stay like we just did with her before we call it a day. She's done a fantastic job. All right, Bonnie, sit. Bonnie, sit. Come on. Sit. Bonnie, sit. Good, sit. Stay. Stay. Bonnie, good girl. Oh, good girl. All right, that was very good. From what I could see in the reflection, it looked like she was shifting and thinking about laying down a little bit there, and I like that she caught herself and she was trying to figure out where I was when she heard the correction noise come. So Bonnie's doing a very good job. Like I said earlier, I'm really happy that she seems to really be engaging with this training session. So that's just setting her up for success. So I hope this helps. This was Rachel and Bonnie. We were doing Stay with Separation.